Okay, we're about to begin, peeps. We'll be beginning on reset again. This is the second match of round 3. Armegruppe Adler versus Armegruppe Adler versus the 6GA. 6GA is defending this time. Armegruppe Adler is on the attack. Last match, 6GA was unable to break the Armegruppe Adler's defense. They was unable to take one cap. So all 6GA have to do this week is to force the Armegruppe Adlers back, make sure they don't take a cap, and then the round will be decided on tickets if Armegruppe Adler lose on time. So this is a very close match, and the ticket tie from last game, there was only 8 tickets in it. So obviously, when the 6GA were on the attack, they lost based on time. But tickets-wise, there was only about 8 tickets in it. So if Armegruppe Adler lose on time and they don't take a cap, it's going to be very close. So let's get into it. I'm just going to zoom in to make sure all my spectator... Yeah, I'm going to turn off the weird outline thing. There we go. So let's have a look at the defenders straight away. So they've got both MSPs. They've got a Yag, a 222. They've got 2 Yags or Stugs. So I call this, I said I bet these guys will make full use of their tanks. So they've called out 3 tanks. They've also got a half track for the extra MG. Do they have a flat gun? They also have a flat gun, but it looks like they're not making use of the flat gun. So they've got a troop crawler, a half track. I think they got 2 Stugs. 2 Stugs and a 222. They've got their infantry ready to move forward. They've also got their Logi going up. Looks like they're probably going to place their mortars down as quick as possible. Looks like they've also got a MSP going in the north. And the match is going to begin in 10 seconds. We'll zoom over to the defenders very quickly. So you can see the defenders, they've got looks like just about a squad near the main bridge. They're placing up a 4-man crew up on the south pontoon. They've got a mixture of probably about a squad and a half in the actual forest line, and then they've got a squad pushing across the northern river. So very similar to last week so far, but you can see the fire already coming in from the Armegruppe Adler guys with their Stugs. But look at this. This is what I called at the very beginning predicting this match. The defenders have thrown their smoke scrap, but Armegruppe Adler is trying to rush across, and there it is. There is that. Oh no. Oh, very unfortunate there for Armegruppe Adler. They actually crashed with their truck. They actually crashed with the truck. Very unfortunate for them. But they have pushed across the main bridge with the sheer volume of fire coming down from the Armegruppe Adler. You can see they've rushed across this bridge as fast as possible. They've actually got a full squad, maybe even 2 squads across the main bridge so far. So great work by them. They're a little bit slower in the north, but you can see 6G have actually poured quite a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 troops for 6G have gone into the northern forest. But Armegruppe Adler have managed to get across temporarily the main bridge, and they'll probably be looking to place down some kind of rally so they can keep spawning on the central bridge. You got the 222. The 222 in a very precarious position here. Very precarious position for the 222 there, but he is doing his best, helping support his infantry. We've got Lemon here leading the charge to push back the attackers. An MG down here, getting flanked on though. Looks like Lemon is trying to break through. He's probably going to take down. You can see the rally. Lemon is sat next to the rally. Lemon maybe heard the rally. Obviously, when someone is near an enemy rally, you do hear it. So the enemy rally is offline as Lemon is basically sat next to it at the moment. So that spawn has been cancelled out. I'm just focusing on the central action here because this has been a good charge here by Armegruppe Adler. We've got a Badder here with the MG putting down suppression. It looks like they, as I called, they're not even going to bother with the south pontoon because they know it's been mortared already by the defenders of 6GA. So very action-packed first 5 minutes here. Yep, with 4 minutes have passed so far in the game. And you can see Armegruppe Adler did what they could. It was very unfortunate for the troop carrier just to get hit on that pillar. Whoever was driving that troop carrier is probably going to get some harsh words. But look over in the north. We've actually neglected to talk about the north, but there's been a big push here from the infantry of Armeegruppe Adler. They've actually pushed over the northern crossing. There are still some 6GA defenders, Rosberg over there, and a few more in the south. You've got Rem here holding up the building, and Jablinski, who did amazing kill streak last week. He was actually one of the MVPs. Zoid, Zorwick, Jablinski. But a UBA and a 7ID squad are actually pushing across the northern pontoon, so the 6GA guys are going to have to react to this quickly. I don't see a rally going down yet, so if they can work to get rid of those defenders, I think there's a rally down here. It looks like, yep, Comanche, his squad have managed to place down a rally on the riverbed. But let's just look at the sheer volume of fire. Let's see what the Armeegruppe Adler guys are using. So they've built a flat cannon. You can see the flat cannon here, putting shots down range. They've got a 3-man mortar crew. What else are they utilizing? They've got the Stug here, putting shots down range. The 222 is probably going to go back and get rearmed. You've got a Stug moving in the north. Oh, no, that's not a Stug. Sorry, that is a P4. One Stug went down. It looks like Shorwick, Zoid, and Jablinski probably took down this Stug at some point. Armeegruppe Adler are still maintain a presence down here. They actually still have their rally up. So they are still pushing on the center bridge. I've got to give credit to Armeegruppe Adler here. They really are using weight of fire at the beginning and just trying to blitzkrieg the defenders at the moment. I'm trying to look for the defenders' spawns. I'm going to guess they have an MSP. Yeah, they've got an MSP hidden near the windmill. I don't see any tanks. I actually don't see any tanks from the defenders yet. There is one tank on Central. I see one tank parked over at Central. And I think there's a tank over here. So I've got to say, this is a lot of defense on the south pontoon here. They've got a Firefly. Oh, this Firefly is in an excellent position. Let me just hide the nameplates. Look at the firing. Look at the firing range of the Firefly in this position. He's able to cover the northern hill, the southern side, the buildings, and also the main bridge. So good placement by the Firefly here. And it is difficult to get a Firefly in that position. You have to get across this very narrow bridge. So good position from the Firefly. But I gotta say, maybe too much defense is focused on the south pontoon here when all they really need to do is use a mortar. They have a lot of infantry over here. But this infantry, they are doing a good job of clearing out the German attackers here. They have wiped out this German attacking squad. And the rally has gone down. So great position by the Firefly there. We've not actually seen a team utilize the elevation of the southern island yet. So great use of the Firefly there by 6GA. Something that no team has used when defending yet. You can see Armeegruppe Adler are pushing into the northern forest, so there is casualties being exchanged on both sides. Obviously, it's harder for the attackers here from Armeegruppe Adler to keep up the pressure. There's actually a Cromwell. Okay. Very brave Cromwell. I've got to say, this is a very brave Cromwell here, led by Moore, Thunder, and Scott. Parked on the pontoon. Parked on the northern pontoon. It's in a very precarious place, though. You can see the P4 here. All the P4 has to do is look to its left. Well, I'll just hide nameplates for a second. So, as I said, 6GA making use of 2 tanks when defending. Another prediction that I made, and I gotta say, it is a good use. Unusual use of the Cromwell. Very unusual use of the Cromwell. But hey, they're making it work. Although I don't think that Cromwell is going to live for very long if it keeps getting swarmed by infantry, and also the P4 will probably know it's there and look to finish it off. That Cromwell is basically one shot from anything, and that Cromwell will go down. But the P4 is actually taking some fire here. I'm not sure. Oh, it's actually maybe mortar fire? Or was it Jablinski? Let's zoom in on Jablinski here. Jablinski, who did a triple kill with a K9 last week. Jablinski once again shown his prowess as an infantryman, using a Sten gun this week. Getting a kill there. He is flanked round, getting a second kill there. Jablinski, unfortunate for Jablinski, only getting a double kill at the moment, but we'll see if Jablinski continues to be a thorn in the side for the Armeegruppe Adler. We've got Hitman here flanking along the northern riverbed. That Cromwell rushing to get back. I think I understand what the Cromwell did now for more. I think what would have happened is 6GA probably communicated to the tank crew, hey, Armegruppe Adler are pushing the northern cap quite strongly. They have infantry in the forest. And I imagine what the Cromwell decided to do was rush down to the crossing, block the crossing so Armegruppe Adler won't get any reinforcements, and wait for the infantry to clear out the forest. So I imagine that is what the Cromwell did there. He used his own bulk, his own weight, and his mass to block off the only reinforcement point that the Armegruppe Adler did. And we're going to get an exchange of tanks here. The Cromwell has spotted the P4. A great shot by the Cromwell on the P4, almost taking it out. But the Cromwell going down to the P4. The Cromwell was on very low health. So great work there. You can see the 2-2 here by Loki and Yule 31 raining down fire into the forest. I've got to say, Armegruppe Adler have continued their presence. Their rally still up near the main central bridge. Armegruppe Adler have done a great job here of keeping that pressure on the cap zone. They have kept a presence in the cap zone, and they aren't allowing the 6GA to have any time to push back. Okay, it looks like we're gonna have a cheeky... Oh, I expected a cheeky use of tactics there. Something similar to what we saw 501E do in the last game on Friday, but it looks like the 6GA was aware of it. They were clued in, and they was having none of it. They blew up that logistics truck before it had time to drop off its supplies. Great awareness by 6GA. If you're wondering what that logistics truck was trying to do, it was trying to drop supplies on their side of the river, but that would allow a squad leader to build a fob on the opposite side of the river. It's something 50E did last game on Friday. Very creative use of tactics, but 6GA was aware of it, and they cut that out. We can see another dead troop carrier here, and looks like maybe a logistics truck went down. The IR9 infantry squad at the main central bridge continued to be pressed and held. The troop carrier is still dead from the start of the game. The Firefly slope in the south. There is still constant infantry pressure, and I just saw, for a split second, I saw a name of a Armegruppe Adler guy all the way over here. You can see the church, or okay, we'll get into that in a second. So it looks like an infantryman from Armegruppe Adler flanked. He managed to get all the way deep into the territory, sneaking through the buildings, and he did kill one of the mortar crew. He did kill one of the mortar crew for the 6GA defenders, but unfortunately it looks like he got spotted and he wasn't able to take out the rest of the mortars. Okay, so this Churchill, I said earlier on there was an abandoned tank in Central. That's a use of tactics used by a lot of clans. So what they would have done is they drove 3 tanks forward and hid one. And then once one tank dies, they don't have to go all the way back to main base to bring up a follow-up tank. They've already got one tank close to the front lines. It looks like that's what they did. So they drove a Churchill forward, hid it in the buildings, meaning they have a tank ready to get back onto fence as quick as possible. So you can see the 6GA guys, they still got a rally up on the northern side of the forest, being a constant pressure to the Armegruppe Adler guys, slowing up their progress. There is a Stuka coming in. Oh, that Stuka went down on the mortar team. So yes, even though the Armegruppe Adler guy who snuck through didn't quite kill off all the mortars, Armegruppe Adler now know where some of the mortars are for 6GA, and they will be able to harass them with Stukas constantly. You can see the Churchill here has already been taking some fire from a tank. And there we go, a return Mustang from the 6GA. It looks like it took out that flat gun that had been built at the very beginning of the game. Willibird, kiss to him. He subscribed to the channel. Unfortunately for him, he was taken out by the Mustang. We've got the Stug 3 narrowly avoiding a shot there from the Churchill, but the Churchill is on less than half health, being hit by the Stug 3. And look at this pressure here from Armeegruppe Adler. It looks like they've actually managed to secure the central bridge almost. They have an infantry squad pushing, continually harassing the defenders on the central bridge. Lemon going down there. And you can hear the mortars of the 6GA defenders have actually gone quiet. It looks like the Stuka that was caught in has silenced a lot of the defending mortars. You can see another Logi truck there trying to do the same tactics. And it looks like Armeegruppe Adler finally found the rally point of Zoid's squad. So now 6GA don't have any presence on the northern side of the river. 6GA don't have a presence on the northern side of the river now, allowing Armeegruppe Adler full control on the eastern side of the river, their side of the river. And I've got to say, continually great work here, great pressure by Armeegruppe Adler. We're at 15 minutes into the game, and Armeegruppe Adler is looking very strong at the moment. They have an infantry presence here on the central bridge. They're securing the central bridge. We can hear the P4 that killed the Cromwell earlier. The P4 coming to support the northern crossing a little bit more. You got 6GA trying to flank round, making sure there's no presence in the north. The Churchill coming to the northern side, looking to push back the German attackers. Maybe knowing the 222 is over there. We're going to hide nameplates for a second. We'll see if this Churchill pushes forward. The Churchill stuck on the smallest ever tree I've ever seen. The smallest tree in the world, blocking the Churchill. But the Churchill is moving forward now. It looks like the Churchill knew there was a 222, and he was looking to take it down. Yublinski. Oh no, it wasn't Yublinski. Shorwick taking down Hitman there. Zoid going down. It looks like they know there's some kind of spawn, and there is a fob on the riverbed. The Churchill here putting pressure, firing across the river, trying to stop the attackers. But look at this huge infantry push coming in here on the northern crossing. A UBA squad and a 39 IR squad pushing deep across into the northern cap. I just heard a shot go out there. The Churchill did just land a shot on the P4. P4 returning fire. A shot coming in from the Churchill again, taking the P4 down to about half health. Churchill very low on health, and there goes the P4. Great work by the Churchill. Almost going down though. So that's the 91 PCD guys in the P4 going down to this Churchill. The Churchill taking out that P4. Scott, Moore, and Thunder. Great work by them, but they are very low on health. They need to get repair at some point. But look at this infantry push coming in here. Look at this infantry push coming in here onto the northern forest. 6GA. Looks like 6GA is having a really hard time reorganizing themselves after that initial Zerg, that initial blitz by the Armeegruppe Adler guys. 6GA have, it looks like they've been completely pushed off the central bridge. You can see it's at a 222. It looks like the 222 is actually putting fire on the Firefly. You've got a 222 at this distance putting damage on the Firefly. I mean, it's not done much damage, but he's doing his best. I've got to say, that is some great great determinations by the 222. I don't think he can actually pen the Firefly at that distance, at that angle. But hey, Loki, Emmanuel, you know, credit to you for trying. Credit to you for trying. We'll go back to the infantry now, and you can see it looks like Reed. Is Reed down? Reed is actually down, yep. So Armegruppe Adler, they're doing a great job so far. And that's what they needed going into this game. I mentioned it in the pre-analysis before this match. Armegruppe Adler had to make use of their first 2 to 5 minutes. They had to blitz. They had to rain down suppressive fire. They had to throw everything they had at the defenders. They couldn't allow for any delay. And this is what they're doing so far. They're doing a great job so far. And we're only 20 minutes into the game. And so far, they've done a great job of putting pressure onto the 6GA guys. They are losing on tickets, but that doesn't matter. If they can take just one capture zone is all they need to be crowned victors of this round 3 team tie. So we've got Casper. He's actually down. He pushed in earlier. I'm just going to hide nameplates for a second. So it looks like the 6GA guys, they know there's some kind of spawn on the riverbed. And I think Shrorik might have actually found the fob. Or, I don't know. Shrorik is apparently a ghost. He's apparently a ghost. Okay? Just post-scriptum things. But there are Hitman, Agathang that are still alive over here. So, and there's actually Zabak. So they might actually be able to get up a rally. But look at this. Sorry. There was, they've lost their push in the north, but immediately there's another large infantry push coming in from the central bridge. I'm losing my voice, chat. Williams here doing his best to slow the tide. I think Williams just got maybe a quadruple kill there. Great work by Williams there with the Sten gun. Taking out, looks like almost a full squad single-handedly on his own. He's heard the MG. Looks like he's going to get the MG now. Yeah, there goes down the MG. So great job by Williams. Great awareness there. Placing fire down on more people there. Williams doing his best to clear out these trenches. A smoke barrage coming in now. I imagine this is probably a German smokes. We've got Wiznex. Eagles, Serbian going down. Rudin and Winex. Winex was one of the MVPs from last week. He was nominated as an MVP for doing a great job at annoying the 6GA Armored. And it looks like there's a dead logistics truck on the bridge now. So it looks like 6GA are doing their best to try rush something across the bridge. Yep, they are digging out the truck. Who is that? Internoto. Hey, man, it's crap work, but someone's got to do it. So he's digging out the bridge so they can try push something across again. But look at this infantry. Is that a fob? Have they actually built another fob? I believe that is a fob. Look at that fob there. So another fob going down from Armeegruppe Adler. And another big infantry push going in. If I was 6G at this point, I'd be very worried because it looks like Armeegruppe Adler is slowly starting to outnumber the 6GA defenders on the cap point. Eagle Serbian fighting Solwick. So the pistol kill there on Eagle Serbian, but Solwick, I mean, Dodo, I think that was overkill there a little bit, Dodo. I think that was a little bit of overkill there, and he also took a friendly down, but luckily he had the morphine. A little bit of overkill there, but hey. You know? War crimes in postscriptum, what can you say? Wait, no. No, they didn't. They didn't. Did they? Is that the 222? I don't believe it. The 222 from the 91st PCD managed to get across the bridge, and he's now looking to harass the mortars. That is incredible. That is incredible. Again, this is what Armeegruppe Adler needed. They needed clever, creative, innovative use of tactics. So the mortars from 6GA are going to be offline yet again. A great use of innovative tactics there. The Churchill was doing its best to kill the 222, but unfortunately the 222 just too quick for the Churchill. The Churchill is actually under fire now from AT, getting hit twice by Panzerfaust, and I think it's also getting shot by a Stub 3 now. And the 6GA are in a very precarious position now. Look at the number of blue names on the capture zone. I think 6GA are actually losing the cap. 6GA might actually lose the cap. 6GA are going to have to do something very urgent to get this cap back. They're going to have to call down artillery or something. If 6GA lose this cap, then the tie is going to go to Armegruppe Adler. All Armegruppe Adler needs to do in this round is secure the first cap, and then they've won round 3. The Churchill from the 6GA taking some heavy hits. It's having to retreat now. I'm going to hide nameplates so we can get in on the action here. A defender there going down. Who was that? It's Dozen, the SG-44. Boring and Williams trying to rush in with Rem. Boring with the Sten gun, taking down one. Throwing his grenades now. Eagle Serbian is up. Boring did go down. Hope rushing in now. Shorik going down. Serbian with the SG getting the kill. Serbian going down to Hope. Asko coming in. Asko going down to a Sten gun from Rem. Rem saving Hope's life then. The NG from Dodo spraying going down. What a close game this is for this first cap. 6GA holding on the best they can, making sure they don't lose this cap. The cap has been neutralized. Hope, McBean, Harper, all rushing in. Rem. Shaw rushing forward. You've got the Churchill on the outskirts doing its best. Stand going down. A very close game now. And they took the cap. Germans have took the cap. Armegruppe Adler have secured the first cap. So I believe, I don't want to call this too early, but I believe that means Armegruppe Adler will be the winners of the round 3 tie against 6GA. But this game isn't over. This game isn't over. There's still a lot of tickets left. There is a lot of time left. Armegruppe Adler can push forward now. Armegruppe Adler can push forward now and try to secure more caps, giving them a higher place in their group. We've got the Jagdpanzer over here, under fire from the Churchill, I believe, taking some heavy hits. One more hit and this Jag might go down. The commander trying to repair the engine, I believe. Another hit coming in there. So this game isn't over. 6GA need to win this game to keep a high position in the group stage. The Jagdpanzer going down there. Great work. Who was that firing? It looks like it was more Thunder and Scott, I believe, in their Churchill. Great job by them. They've been doing a great job on tank support this evening. So again, this game isn't over. There's still so much to play for. Armegruppe Adler pushing forward. They have flanked the Firefly. Look at the Firefly. It's being swarmed by infantry. I think a mine was just placed on the Firefly. One mine going down. His engine isn't disabled. A second. Now its engine's disabled. Another mine coming in on the Firefly. Firefly is stuck in a ditch. Swarmed by infantry. The Firefly might go down here. No, the mine actually missed, so the Firefly is actually going to get away. Fons and Strike are actually going to get away from this. That Firefly, the one that was holding the South Island Hill for so long, now having to relocate and get into a different defending position. But look at Armegruppe Adler here now. Armegruppe Adler is swarming forward now they've taken the first cap. They've located one of the MSPs from 6GA. Seb doing his best to defend it, but that MSP is now offline. Armegruppe Adler are going to take that MSP out. They've also secured the South Island almost. You've got Rofkovics with his pistol doing his best. Under fire. Trying to defend his rally, but look at this. A squad of Germans moving in to try to take Rovix out. Smoke going out there. Rovix doing his best on his own. The MSP just got destroyed. I heard the MSP. The rally just went down, so Rovix squad now have lost their rally and their spawn point on the South Island. And at this point, if I was 6GA, I would just do my best to hold the second cap. Also, place a squad up at the church, making sure you don't lose the northern part of the map. I've got to say, though, credit to Armegruppe Adler. They've been very creative with their use of tactics this game. This 2-2-2, look, this 2-2 is still alive, and it's still harassing the mortars. This 2-2-2 played a crucial part for Armegruppe Adler here. By harassing the mortar team from 6GA, it cut out a vital key part of the defense for 6GA. A vital part of the defense for 6GA. But again, this isn't over. There's still everything to play for. Armegruppe Adler will want to secure as much as they can to increase their rankings in their group ladder. And 6GA are going to want to defend as much as they can. 6GA want to defend as much as they can to make sure they still maintain a high place in their ladder. We've got a Uber, it looks like a full squad. And an Uber used by Uber. Looks like they're going to try flank around and find a place to place a rally point. Uber making use of an Uber there. You've got Shorik, Zoid, Yablinski in the north here, trying to push back a 39 squad. Yablinski getting a kill. Yablinski trying to get the kill on Yub as well. 2 kills there by Yablinski. Books Dragon getting the kill on Zoid. Is Books Dragon versus Yablinski? Oh no, Books Dragon went down to Williams. So everything is to play for. You can see there's a German squad pushing in the south, looking to get behind enemy lines to place a rally. A Stuka coming down there. So at this point, Armegruppe Adler will want to surround the town, and it looks like they are doing that. You can see the Uber in the north. There's 7 ID guys in the south. They're trying to encircle and enclose around the town. Because if you look on the map, the second and third capture zones are very close together. If you can encircle around and envelop the town, it makes it very hard for the defenders. Very hard for the defenders. So very good use by tactics here from Armegruppe Adler. They're not just pushing forward in a wave. They're trying to get behind enemy lines, cut off the reinforcements, and cut off the supplies. The 222 finally went down low-key. I forgot who his crewman, his ex-recruitment was. Looks like they probably went down to the Churchill or Firefly here. The Firefly looking to get up on this position. There is a great position here for the Firefly. If the Firefly goes around this position, you can see the line of fire this Firefly could have from this elevated position over here. He can fire all the way down along this riverbed and also through the hill line. So it looks like the Firefly is going to try to defend the south. He is already being flanked though. Although it looks like his commander might have spotted infantry moving. Or did he? No, it looks like they didn't. So a 4-man 7 ID squad still continuing to move behind. Is that Winex? Is that Winex again harassing the tanks? This is what he did in the last game, and this is what he's doing in this game. He's killed a couple of infantry hereby, and it looks like he managed to take out the engine of the Churchill. Winex continuing to be a nuisance. And what did I say? What did I say about the church? You need to defend the church. That is an elevated position over the town, and it is a third cap. Uber flooding in, looks like 2 squads securing the third cap and the Northern Territory. So 6GA is slowly being encircled here. 6GA need to be careful. They're slowly being encircled. They need to be very careful here. We'll zoom on over to front line here. So Rosberg, Shaw, Williams, Boring, they have got a rally down. And it looks like they're trying to secure the central bridge. Probably looking for hard spawns such as MSPs. I think there's an MSP over here. No, that's a rally. So they've still got the fob down there near the central bridge. The Germans now bringing out a Tiger. So great work here. The Tiger... This is where a Tiger would be of better use to the Armegruppe Adler guys. Having a Tiger at the beginning of the match wouldn't be great. It has a slower rate of fire, slower turret speed, where compared to the Stugs and the P4 that Armeegruppe Adler used at the beginning, faster rate of fire, same damage output, faster movement. So Armeegruppe Adler making clever use of which tanks they used at which stages of the game. Now that their tanks can push forward, they want to make use of heavier tanks to battle the Churchill, and also to help be a front line and a wall against the defenders. So clever use of tanks there. It looks like Crow is trying to place an AT man in the Churchill, but it looks like he's having trouble placing it. Can be annoying sometimes. He did finally place it. So the engine of the Cromwell, the Churchill from Scott and Moore is going to go down. Milo's going to have to be careful if he didn't get blown up, but he's got Panzerfaust. Boom, there goes one shot from the Panzerfaust. The engine down. Second shot. It looks like the Churchill might go down here. They're rushing to place 2 more mines. 1 mine. Crow is having trouble placing... Oh no, he's placing a HE, sorry. Shouting like a German. The engine going down again. This might be the end of the Churchill here. No, very lucky. Very lucky. Very lucky. The Churchill, a sliver of health. Sliver of health that Churchill is going to live, but one more shot or one heavy grenade and that Churchill is going to go down. Gourlay there doing his best, taking out Crow before he could place another mine. Milo doing his... it looks like Milo doesn't have any ammo left. Alexander. Moore defending his tank, killing Alexander before he could place anything on it. Moore is trying to repair the engine. Oh, and there goes the Churchill. I think the Churchill eventually maybe got shot by the Tiger? I could be wrong. I didn't catch who killed the Churchill. It might have been the Tiger. The Tiger pushing forward across the bridge. Jablinski and Rosberg going down. The Tiger, looks like the Tiger took a little bit of damage. Probably got hit by a rocket at some point. So the Churchill, one of the heavy tanks for 6J going down. And we actually can see Uber, the squad that flanked to the north, have got a couple of soldiers on the cap zone. The Firefly is still up. And look at the flank. Look at the 7 ID guys that flanked all the way through the south, all the way through the southern hills and trees. They flanked to where they knew the mortar team were, and they are cutting out the mortars from the defenders. So there's a 4-man squad here, holding down the mortar crew positions. They're digging down the mortars, as you can see, making sure they can't use their mortars anymore. There is a repair crane there. So 6GA is surrounded, but it does look like they did throw a squad to resecure the church. Seb, Williams, Lemon. I think Lemon might be leading a squad. They pushed Uber back out of the church. Got Lemon pushing round. We'll just go on board Lemon. Lemon going down to Eagle Serbian. Eagle Serbian, I think, is a squad leader. In fact, he must be because he's got the SG-44. Serbian going down to a grenade. Dodo with the MG-42. Dodo probably wanting to get into an elevated position with his MG over the town. So we can see another mortar going offline here. So, credits to 6GA. They did something different with their mortars this game. Every team we've seen so far that was on the defense placed all their mortars together. They placed them all together, concentrated all their mortars together. What 6GA did, they spread their mortars out. So even if their mortars did get found, it would be a lot harder for them to be fully disabled. So credit to 6GA there. They did something, they learned from previous games. They changed the tactics. And it did pay out for them. Harper, the team commander here, has been located. German bastard. That's his name. Twitch admin. That's his name. I'm not being racist. His name is German bastard. Killing the 6GA commander there. Hasselden. And a Firefly coming forward. Firefly firing straight on the church there. German bastard pushing forward. He can probably hear the tank. Yablinski and Borin, they're scouting through these trees. And it looks like, I'm going to guess that's an MSP over here. Not an MSP, sorry, a fob. I'm going to guess there's a fob or a... Yeah, you can... Oh, no, it's a rally. Oh, my mistake. There's actually just 2 rallies. So there's 2 rallies down here. 2 rallies that the Uber clan and squads are using to push him from the north. It looks like the 7 IDs squad have taken the trenches on the north, what would this be? The northeast part of town. With the 39 IR guys securing the southeast and south of the town. So very good coordination here from the Armeegruppe Adler guys. It looks like every clan has been given a specific task to take. A specific location to push in from, and a specific job. And you've got the 91 PCD guys here. It looks like they're the tank support from Armeegruppe Adler. So it's very nice to see such organization. So you've got the 390 guys on the south, the Uber guys on the north, and the 7 ID guys coming in from the east, along with the tank support coming along the main road. So a very good organization there. It's great to see. This is something you don't see in public games, and it's always refreshing to come into a clan match and to see how these clans work, how they operate, how they communicate. Anyway, going back on board, German bastard has been killed. It looks like he got hit by a grenade from Hazeldane. Getting the commander car back. I did just hear a plane go out. We've got the Firefly here from Scott and Thunder. Pushing forward. I can hear a second tank, so 2 Fireflies. We've got 2 Fireflies out now from the 6GA defenders. And it looks like they have retaken the church. There is just 1 German left in the church tower. We'll go on board him quickly. With SG getting a kill there. Took down the rally, great by him. He is under fire. Fobbington, returning fire. Trying to get Hitman out the tower. Hitman just keeping his head down. He did take out the 6GA rally though. And the Firefly here getting support by infantry, and the Firefly also supporting the infantry. Trying to push back the attack. I saw Yablinski. So Yablinski's squad, whoever the squad leader of that, have a rally still in the north. And it looks like Yablinski's squad is continuing its harassment of the Armeegruppe Adler guys in the trench line. Schmidt here sneaking up on the Tiger. I don't think Schmidt is an AT guy. But this Tiger is going to get eyes on the Firefly very soon, I imagine. Oh, he was. He placed a heavy grenade by the looks of it. And a mine, so he was. So the Tiger and the Firefly coming in contact now. And there goes the Tiger. There was actually 2 Fireflies. So, Thunder Strike, Scott and Thunder, 2 Fireflies working in tangent there, taking out the Tiger. Great work by them. Great teamwork, great organization. Great communication there. I imagine it was Dublinski's squad that notified the tank crews that there was a Tiger pushing up on the north. Both Fireflies reacted, moved in, cut off the Tiger. Heading back to the capture zone now, though, we can see 390.IR squads are slowly pushing in from the south, trying to clear out these buildings. And if we look at the tickets, there is 17 minutes left, but the German attackers only have 27 tickets. So, if I was to call the next stages of this game, I would say 6GA will probably hold on to the second cap down to the tickets. I think Armeegruppe Adler won't be able to secure the second cap due to the tickets they have remaining. But they are doing a great job. They have more numbers on the cap at the moment. I just heard Barter there just cleared out. I believe it was Barter. Yeah, he just cleared out a building there, so... I think it's going to be very unlikely that Armeegruppe Adler take a second cap. But They've done what they needed to do this game, so big shout out to them. They did something that was very difficult, and we can see Schmidt, Boren, and Williams snuck into the forest. They did take out one rally, and Williams probably heard the rally here. He probably heard it go offline. If not, the Germans will definitely know there's people near their rallies, and that rally will probably be offline at the moment. Boren found another one of the rallies, taking it out. 19 tickets left for Armegruppe Adler. And it looks like they don't care at this point. They don't care about reserving their tickets. They're just going to go out and try to get as many kills as they can. They're trying to kill the Fireflies. They've poured a lot of bodies forward on cap. You can see there's been a massive smoke screen coming in. A smoke barrage from Armegruppe Adler. They're trying to get bodies on cap. They don't care about preserving their tickets at the moment. They just want to see if they can secure something else. 6 tickets left for Armegruppe Adler. 90 plus for 6GA. So 6GA are going to win this game. But a great game here. Armegruppe Adler came into this game knowing they had to do something big. They knew they had to, and there it is. There's the game. Great game by both teams. Great use of tactics from Armegruppe Adler. I'm going to end the stream here, and I'm going to restart in 30 minutes with no delay so we can interview a player from both sides, similar to last week. So if you're watching in chat, don't go away. The stream is going to restart now with no delay. We'll quickly look at the kill scores. There we go. Look at the tick. There's the kills. I'll see you in 30 minutes, chat. Take care. Love you all. Don't go away. Got a lot to talk.